The Vitality Big Half has beaten the Big Freeze. It's cold but dry for the 11,500 people taking part in this festival of running. Ali Dixon and Charlotte Purdue are among the favourites in the women's race, but there's no doubt at all about the headline act. So Mo Farah back on the streets of the capital, looking to test himself ahead of the London Marathon in exactly 7 weeks' time. Well, the Big Half route follows some of the London Marathon course, only in reverse. We start just north of Tower Bridge and head out east, following the River Thames towards Docklands through the Limehouse Link Tunnel. The runners will then pick their way through Canary Wharf, back west through Wapping, over Tower Bridge, across the Thames into Southwark, past Rotherhithe, Surrey Quays, into Deptford, before finishing in Greenwich in front of the magnificent, iconic Cutty Sark. 4 London boroughs in all, 13.1 miles. Well, away we go in the wheelchair race, and David Weir once again renewing his rivalry with the silver bullet Marcel Hoog, centre of picture, who will come out on top this time. Away we go in the inaugural Vitality Big Half. Sir Mo Farah doing battle against Callum Hawkins, the British number 2, in the shades, and just behind the reigning London Marathon champion Daniel Wanjiru from Kenya. Mo Farah has been training hard at altitude in Ethiopia, and 5 miles in, is this a surge or a decisive break? Mo Farah, patient in the early stages, has put his foot down here, and you can see has opened up quite a gap already on Wanjiru and Hawkins. There's the chasing pack, Josh Griffiths leading the way, Matt Sharp at the back, but the gap is already quite considerable. Well, it was just a surge. Wanjiru there has reeled in Mo Farah, and Callum Hawkins also drawing closer. Much closer in the women's race, teammates Charlotte Purdue and Lily Partridge going stride for stride. They know each other well. And Callum Hawkins' turn to make a break, perhaps, with the crowd behind them, approaching Tower Bridge. Wonderful atmosphere here out on the course, and Mo Farah playing his part as well. Charlotte Purdue, who's been in great form, training in Australia, just beyond halfway, and the 3 main runners in the men's race still stride for stride, coming off the bridge, with Hawkins again doing the lion's share of the work. They'll make a left turn into Tooley Street, into the borough of Southwark. And there again, the chasing pack, with a lot of ground to make up. Charlotte Purdue and Lily Partridge still going together, teammates with a little bit of colour for company. And Mo Farah, who's been quite content just to keep quiet at the back and let the other 2 do the work, looking very comfortable indeed, looking as if he's out for a Sunday morning jog on the streets of London. Purdue and Partridge then coming over Tower Bridge. There they are, still inseparable. Both have been in terrific form in 2018. And is this Wanjiru's turn to just make his presence felt? Mo Farah has been quite content to let the others do the work. Marcel Hoog, though, getting the better of David Weir once again in the wheelchair race. A comfortable victory for the Olympic champion over the marathon. Victory on the streets of London once again. Callum Hawkins then making another surge. Will this one be decisive? He really has put in a great effort today. Sadly, Lily Partridge has been dropped by Charlotte Purdue and is playing catch-up. She's a long way back, and there is Purdue, who ran so well in Japan just before Christmas. And Mo Farah, the gloves are off, physically and who knows, metaphorically as well. Is this Farah saying, enough is enough, it's time to get racing? And they're still racing halfway over Tower Bridge. 200 metres to go. Mo Farah just edges in front. It's half a lap of the track. We know all about Farah's finishing speed from his track days. Can he turn it on here? Just a few final twists and turns as we enter Greenwich. Cutty Sark will come into view very shortly. Mo Farah then, Wanjiru still on his shoulder. A left-hand turn, another right-hand turn. And Mo Farah, can he turn on the style and the speed for the home crowd? And there he is, a big finish for Mo Farah in the big half. He's got this race won. He wanted to get the win. It looks like he's got the win. And Mo Farah once again winning on the streets of London. The winning time, 61.40. That doesn't matter. It was all about getting the victory here today. Charlotte Purdue, what a performance. A huge personal best for her. She's sliced over a minute of her previous lifetime best. Small in stature, but a huge talent and huge guts. And we'll look out for her once again in the London Marathon next month. But today was all about this man, Mo Farah, winning again in London.
It wasn't really much of a test. It would have been nice to be able to push myself a little bit harder. But at the same time, you just have to take it as it is. And Callum did try, and he pushed on early on, and same to Andrew, he would do London, and I think both of us look comfortable enough. So just see if I can keep that pace going for another what, 13.2.
So against all the odds, the big half managed to beat the big chill. Victory for Mo Farah. Perhaps he may have preferred a stiffer test here today, but he looks in good shape, doesn't he, ahead of the London Marathon. Likewise, Charlotte Purdue, a huge personal best for her, and a Swiss double in the wheelchair races for Marcel Hoog and Manuela Scher. Well, all our winners will be back for the London Marathon on April the 22nd, and so will we.